All right. Hello, 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 everyone. I'm going to let you guys come on in here. I am so excited. Oh, wow. You guys tag me. Come on over. All right. So we're going to get started. I got some fun stuff to share with you all today. Let me go ahead and push this out so you can see. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and start since we have a special guest today, but let me start by introducing myself as always. For anybody new here, hi, I am Maggie, and usually, I'll make sure I don't mute myself. Usually, I am welcoming you all to my struggle cooking class. I did cook today, but I brought it with me. I haven't even tasted it yet, so I'll do the taste on screen. But I am very excited to kick off my new affiliate program with Alkazone. You all know that I have been using these alkaline water drops in my beverages for as long as I've had my channel, and even before that. We're going to talk a little bit more about that. But I have a special guest. I have Mr. Attila, the sales and marketing director from Alkazone with me. Hello, Maya. I'm going to go ahead and bring Attila up. So let me bring him on screen. Hello, hello. How
Hello,
are you?
Maggie. Hello, everybody.
I'm so excited to have you here. So
And
they know
thank
me.
you for having me on
Absolutely.
your show. It's
Oh
awesome. I
my.
watch it all the time.
Oh, you watch it? Oh my gosh.
Absolutely. And I'm not for nothing, but I made that shrimp dish that you made with the Martha Stewart shrimp one. It is absolutely
Oh
delicious. So
gosh, remind me, the Martha Stewart shrimp. I cook every day, so I'm trying to remember what goes in it.
all I could tell you was the delicious one, but unfortunately, I'm sure you cook everything delicious, so I can't compare which one it was. But
I'm
it was
so happy to hear that. Such an honor. Thank you. Now I'm gonna have to go back and look. Maybe I need to make it again. And you gave me a recipe. We are going to talk about that. But as we are kicking it off here, would you please introduce yourself? Let us know what you do at Alkazone, and then I will let them know how we got connected.
Yes, ma'am. Well, my name's Attila Hoopscher. I know that's a tongue twister. I get that. It's part Hungarian, part German. And I am the sales and marketing director for Alkazone Global, located in Mount Bethel, Pennsylvania. We produce premium alkaline water and acid neutralizing minerals, basically. That's what the company does and has been doing since 1994.
Oh my goodness, that's fantastic. So you
A
guys
long
are
time.
coming up on, yeah, what is that, 30 years almost?
Almost, yeah. I think 20. This is the 29th. If my math is doable, it's about 28, 29 years. Yeah, it's almost 30 years.
Oh, that is fantastic. Well, I call myself the substitute teacher, and that's only because I have been on a health and wellness journey, and usually I eat sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free. So my channel is a cooking channel, and I share with my scholars, since I'm the substitute teacher, they are my scholars, my recipes using sugar substitutes, dairy substitutes, and gluten substitutes. So I'm not a real teacher, but I do teach my food substitution. So that's why I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher. And
Well,
on
thank
my
you for
journey,
saying.
thank you so much. So, on my journey working with my metabolic specialist, one of the things that she wanted to incorporate into my diet, she kept telling me, drink water, drink water, drink water. And I was drinking water all the time. I can't drink any more water. But when she would test me, the water wasn't staying to hydrate me. It was literally just going through me. And I just could not understand what the problem was. And she told me, drink alkaline water. And when I looked at alkaline water in the stores, I was thinking, man, who wants to lug all of that around? And, it's expensive. And they
It is.
mentioned to
It
me,
can be expensive for sure. I agree.
mhm. She said, you can make your own alkaline water. So you all know
That
for as
that
long as I'm,
that's what that is. I recognize it anyway. Yes.
I love it. Look at us. So, hi, Mom. We got everybody here. So, I'm going to make some alkaline water. And
It's
what
quite
I have
simple,
here,
isn't it?
I have a glass of ice and I have a sparkling water. Shout out to the Walmart water. I'm going to put, I believe it's just 3 drops and then pour a beverage. And I would love for you to
That's it.
tell my spouse.
In about an 8 ounce, 8 to 10 ounce glass is what you put 3 drops in of that particular brand. The only thing is it's not good for carbonated drinks. So I know that's sparkling. No, it's okay. Sparkling is on the borderline. What carbonated means is like a sodas. Like you don't want any sodas in it. Like I'm not gonna. I shouldn't mention any brand names, but the only thing I could say is sodas, meaning something with the
Cola?
typically have tar or high fructose syrups. Those things are
Ah.
not good because the minerals get, dare I say the word, neutralized. But like I can't, again, I don't want to say any brand names, but
No,
soda
the
soda.
colas, we're familiar. Yeah,
Okay. Well,
absolutely.
yeah, but so the colas, just to give you a little bit of an education, is the pH in a soda typically is 3.5 pH, right? And a glass of water out of the sink, depends on where you live, of course, it varies a lot, but let's say an average of about 6 to 7, which is good. But what that does, if you drink in your body, if you drink that soda, can of soda, your body's not going to change to a 3.5 pH, but what you're doing is introducing the 3.5 pH, and then your body wants to stay at 7.36 no matter what you drink or what you eat or what happens. So your body says, okay, this is bad. I'm going to try to make up for it somehow. So what does it do? It takes it from somewhere else to keep your pH even. Does that make sense?
I did not know that, and for the
Yeah.
scholars that are watching and anybody who's watching live or the replay, can you talk to us about the pH scale? I have a chemistry
Absolutely.
background, so I understand, but please educate us.
The very layman. I'm sorry, I'm sitting down on the floor here. I hope you don't mind, but it's comfortable. But the pH scale, you have very low pH. For argument's sake, there's a lower than the sodas, but it goes from 0 to 10. Sodas around 3.5, which is very acidic. So anything acid, like even lemons, acidic, apples are acidic. Not that they're bad for you, but they're more acidy than alkaline. So you have other foods that are more alkaline, such as avocados, blueberries, now I knew you were going to show me that. Most berries, not all, of course, but most berries. So your body needs to be around 7.36 on average, and there's no possible way you could possibly control that number, but you could help it by not introducing acidic foods on purpose, of course. So that is where most of these drops that we have, for instance, the obvious one of balance your pH, that look at you, we're matching, we're twins. So the balance your pH, all that does is increase the ingredients are very, very simple. It is potassium and selenium, right? That's the basic balance your pH. And the reason that is because potassium the natural way to bring your alkalinity higher. There's a lot of other ways. There's sodium, there's sugar. People make alkaline water a lot of different ways. Not all of them are good for you. Some of them are instant. There's a lot of sports drinks that you would get, and again, I can't say any names because it's not a bashing of their product. It isn't, but some of them have a lot of caffeine, for instance, just to get your body like. That's why people do it after workouts. And I made one note of a video that you had made last time on your opening, and I made a mental note. You said about the drop an ounce of prevention as the word that you used. I'll never forget that. He said an ounce, and I've been here for almost a year with this company, and I never actually thought of it that way. But you're absolutely right. It's an ounce of prevention by you. If you take this once or two times, there's going to be a very minute, if no chance, that you're going to feel anything. But over the months and weeks and the whole time, that's what creates it. You didn't have your medical condition, or anybody's medical condition typically doesn't degrade overnight, right? It happens over months. So
You're
if
right.
I eat a piece of chocolate or a chocolate bar for that matter, and I do like chocolate,
Me
so if I
too.
eat a chocolate bar, nothing's going to hurt me. Next morning, I'll be fine, right? No big deal. But if I eat one chocolate bar or couple of pieces of chocolate every single day of the week, by the end of the month, my rumpus is maybe get a little bigger than I want it to be, or I would
Right.
have other health issues, right?
You're right.
This is the same thing in reverse. So it may not. hit you right away. It may you realize that this doesn't do anything for me. I'm wasting my time. No, you're not, because and I'm hoping that you could attest to this because you have been doing it. You said for quite a while,
You're
and I don't mean to
absolutely
have to put
right.
you on the spot, but have you noticed a change in yourself? I understand you change your diet as well, but have you noticed a change as
Absolutely, I have. Oh, the sound, there it goes. So for me, like I said, I used to drink water all the time, but it wasn't staying to hydrate me. I have noticed when I have been using the alkaline drops, and I put them in everything, and thank you for that tip. We didn't know about the sodas and whatnot, so I'm glad to know that sparkling water is okay, but we need to stay away from the colas, totally fine.
well? Yeah, highly carbonated, like the
Highly
juices,
carbonated,
things
high
like that.
fructose.
Yeah.
Mhm. So for me, I feel less thirsty. I have heard before that if you actually feel thirsty, then you're already dehydrated. So
Correct.
now I just drink water, but it's not like I'm thirsty to drink the water. And for me, I don't have to run to the facilities as often because it's actually staying to hydrate me. It's not just going through me. I know you have an Alkazone story, and I know several of my scholars have noticed improvements. Those of you all that drink alkaline water or have used the Alkazone products, feel free to put in the chat what have you noticed when you are consistent with your alkaline
Whether it's
drops. And
positive or negative, I mean, we need to know all, but I haven't heard. The only negative story I heard is after 3, 4 weeks to say, "Well, I took it. I don't notice a change." I said, "Okay," and that's when I say, "How about just give it a couple more weeks, and you don't notice a change, then whatever. I'll do whatever I can for you to give you your money back or something." And those same people tend to reorder now, so I'm pretty happy about that outcome. Um, but yes,
absolutely.
if you don't mind, I could share my story as well
Please
because
do.
I started working for this company for the reason that it's almost like what you had. What you went to the doctor and they said, "Yes, you're drinking water." I drank. I know fish don't drink water, but the expression is I drank more water than a fish. But I drank a lot, a lot, a lot, and I went to the bathroom all the time. But my through blood test, they realized that my acidic or my urine acid is extremely high. I don't know what the scale is, to be quite frank with you, but my number was 10.7. As I understand it, anything below 5 is good. 10.7 was extremely high. And I went to the bathroom. I could practically set my watch to every hour because I had to go to the bathroom all the time. And I was like, I told the doctor, how much more water can I possibly drink? I can't. I just it doesn't fit in me. Um, and she's like, well, did you try another type of water? I'm like, flavored? No. I was like, no, 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 no. There's alkaline water. I'm like, I never knew what that was. I had no idea. So I actually started originally drinking, and if I may pull the bottle out, I actually started
Yes,
drinking.
please show us.
This is the Alkazone antioxidant water, which is alkaline, and it's a 9.5 pH. I don't know how well the camera can see it, but this is the
I
one
do.
liter bottle. And I used to buy these, and it again, same deal. I just drank and drank and drank, and I didn't notice a difference immediately. But after the first couple of cases, I noticed that I still went to the bathroom, but and again, don't mean to discuss the viewers, but it's more productive of a urine versus um, just water. And I noticed it because of the smell. I had a acidic type of smell, and that's what it's doing. It's getting rid of the acid in your body. So the reason I went to the doctor in the first place, I neglected to mention, is I have something called gout. It's a very painful crystals that form in bones, whether it be some people have it on their big toes. That's why I'm sitting here, that I can actually sit here like this. Normally, I could not because my knees hurt, my everything hurts, and I'm above 50. So in the beginning, I thought, oh geez, I'm getting old. Well, despite the fact that I really am getting old, the gout did not help, and it really was quite painful. I actually at one point went to the hospital by ambulance. I couldn't get out of bed. I literally couldn't get out of bed. In the hospital, they, again, not to gross anyone out, but they took the syringe and they pulled the crystals out of my knee, and I was walking, I was running, I was like, woo, this is what it feels like to be young again. And that's when they said to drink alkaline. Like, why are you doing? What are you doing to your body? And it wasn't. I didn't change. Unlike you, though, I didn't change my diet. I didn't do any additional exercise. I do walk a lot, but that's about it. Uh, I just introduced alkaline, and potassium, because we had the potassium drops as well. So I introduced that into my everyday routine. Yep, there you go. There you go. And that's 99 milligrams of potassium. They're like, oh, what's the difference? I can get potassium out of bananas and food. You're absolutely right. You absolutely can. But again, citing the video that you had made again, another one, because I told you I watch you all the time, you point out that you may not be getting enough of the nutrients or minerals in the foods you may be eating already. And it's not by choice, it's because there's no possible way to eat every single fruit, vegetable, nuts, everything to make your diet complete. And some people, especially uh, people that work hard during the day, possibly have two, three jobs to support kids, family, everything else, they don't have time to eat properly. Not that I'm saying they eat bad, but properly.
No, you're absolutely right, and I'm so glad you talked about food. You all know I love to eat, and Attila actually gave us an incredible recipe that I have here. I made it, and I'm gonna show you all the video. You'll see it up on all social, but this is a simple salad that he says has a lot of vitamins and minerals in it, and I'll tell you what's in it, and then you can tell us why, the Alkazone products can help supplement if you're able to eat this way, even if you eat well, sometimes you don't get enough. So this is a simple salad that
Very
has,
simple.
yes, 4 ingredients. It's literally just,
That's it.
a Caesar type salad, but I used,
Yeah,
some
romaine. Yeah,
greens,
romaine.
rogaine,
I like romaine lettuce, so for me, that
romaine.
was.
It also has fresh avocado cubes in here. It has
Mm-hmm.
blueberries in here,
Mm-hmm.
and then he mentioned Parmesan cheese, but because I'm dairy
That's an
free, I
option.
Mhm. I used grated Pecorino Romano, which is
Oh,
made
that
from
sounds
sheep's
nice.
milk, instead of cow's dairy. So I'm gonna give it a try. No dressing, and so you all can see here. And
Well, the dressing is what creates the calories and the dare I say it's bad for you. Even the cheese is an option because cheese isn't great for you, but it adds flavor if somebody doesn't like salad, right? Because salad has no real flavor. It's somewhat bland. Depends on where it comes from, what salad you
Mhm.
do. There's a million combinations. Even though it's romaine, I've eaten romaine that are different, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. So I've made it. I haven't tasted it, so I'm gonna taste it now. But if you can let us know of the 4 ingredients and what is this giving us and what else,
Oh,
will
absolutely. I think I
Mhm.
sort of hinted on this before. Besides the obvious nutrition of the salad, which is the protein actually in there, a little bit of it, you have the avocado, which is great for a number of things, including a healthy skin. It has the potassium, a very high alkaline type of nutrient, and so does the blueberries. Blueberries are extremely alkaline for your body, and the blueberries is what gives that instead of the dressing. If you realize the blueberry adds a little bit of moistness to it, because typically salad is dry. I have to give my wife credit for that because she's the one that made that salad for me. I sort of taking credit for it, but I assure you it's 100% my wife's idea because she knows. And again, I don't mean to sound rude about this, but I wasn't born a rabbit. I don't like salads. I'm not going to go out and munch on the lawn. That's not me. And I said, listen, if you're going to give me something healthy, at least give me something I actually enjoy. And that's what she had made. And I'm not an avocado fan or avocado fan, but in this salad, you don't, it like melts in your mouth as you eat the salad. So you sort of get lost, right?
It's
You taste
absolutely incredible. So you
it,
have the freshness from the greens, and again, you all
right.
know dressing.
Mhm.
There are calorie-free dressings, but this one has no dressing, and it's incredible. So you have the freshness from the greens, you have the, creaminess from the avocado chunks in there, you
Yep.
have the sweetness, and just like, excuse me, Attila said, the blueberries, because it's a fruit, when you bite down on them, they kinda give you that moisture, that and sweetness that gives you the dressing, and then the saltiness, whether you use Parmesan or Pecorino Romano, the saltiness from the cheese kinda gives you that full, flavor. It looks good, and Maya says it looks good, it tastes really good too. So what are the ingredients giving me, and how else can we supplement them with the Alkazone products?
Well, they're giving you a lot of protein for sure, right? So all those are protein enriched and obviously very healthy for you. And the I think the key ingredient there is the blueberry and the avocado. You could technically get away with this those two ingredients, but uh, to me, again, I can't just eat an avocado directly with a spoon. My wife eats it with a spoon and eats it. I'm like, no, that's not me. And she says, well, put salt on it. Well, that defeats the purpose, doesn't it? Like, I don't want to put salt on it. That's the whole point. So that's why she came up with that concoction of the salad. There, I see it for a lack of a better term, but she did a lot of mixing and trial and error, and that was the recipe that I wanted to share with you because that worked out very well. And obviously, when I have that salad, keep in mind, I at work it's very unfair because people don't want to jug the or lug the heavy water, but I have the water with me, the 1 liter bottle of water. However, it's all this is basically is a um, I don't know whether it's the initial ingredients, but this is exactly what's in the 1 liter water bottle, right? So
Okay.
so this is a concentrated version, for lack of a better sentence for that. We also have the Balance Your pH Plus, but the difference is, and I think you ran over in one of the episodes, is that that has you're good, you're good. So the difference between the two is simply the ingredients. The Balance Your pH Plus has also magnesium and zinc in it. That's it. That's the
And I'm
only difference
noticing
between the
on the
two.
packaging, thank you so much, Veggie. On the pH Plus, it has some fruits and vegetables on the
That's
packaging.
correct
So
because
can
the
you tell us?
magnesium and the zinc, that's
Mm.
the plus, and that's the fruits and veggies. Is that you're in, because most fruits and vegetables have more magnesium and of course zinc. So that's the reason that the plus is plus. If that makes sense.
Absolutely. So I love what you said about if we introduce acid into our bodies, then our body tries to compensate to keep
It
it more
does.
neutral by,
It takes it
um,
away from something. Sometimes, I don't mean to scare anybody, but it typically takes it away from bones because calcium is what we
mm,
want. So that's when you have, and again, I don't mean to throw names out there or throw diseases out there, but osteoporosis, bone loss, me for gout. So it wants to take it from something. Your body is very self sufficient, but that's why you have to feed it. You know that expression, especially in computers, garbage in, garbage out. Well, the same thing applies to the human body.
no, absolutely. And we have a question from Maya, and this is a great question because I know when I did the product review last time, I used the drops incorrectly. So I would love to know
Well, you didn't
the
use
proper way to,
incorrectly, but I
I did
understand.
too
I mean, you
much.
could use a lot more of it. Yeah, I know I emailed you, but the viewers don't know what I had mentioned to you. But what is the question from Maya? Hello, Maya, by the way.
Yes, Maya, thank you so much. And Maya is one of our fitness scholars. She's got a
Oh,
workout
very
channel
cool.
and she's actually used the product. So Maya is
Awesome.
asking, is it okay to mix the pH drops with the alkaline drops in my water? So she's talking about putting pH and alkaline drops together. So Attila, I'm going to let you answer Maya's question.
Well, Maya, and I appreciate the question, but there's no need to mix it. The difference, again, is just the quantity of the ingredients, but the pH plus has more. So the regular pH has about 45 milligrams of potassium, and the pH plus has 60. So you shouldn't have a necessity to mix it because all you're doing then is putting more new minerals into your drink, which is not necessary because it's almost like putting instead of the 3 drops, you're putting 7, which it does nothing extra for you except putting more minerals in the drink. But sooner or later, too many minerals, it'll create fogginess or cloudiness in the water. As with everything too much, it'll actually create at that point a taste as well. So, for instance, we have customers in Florida, and believe it or not, Florida's water system is awesome. Their standard faucet pH is uh, 8.5, I think. It depends on where in Florida, of course, but the people that use our product, they're complaining that, oh, my pH is 10.5. Is that going to hurt me? Like, well, no, it's not going to hurt you. But again, you don't want to do 12. But 10 is the 10 to 12 is normal, but you don't want to go high. I shouldn't say 12 is normal, but you don't want to go too high in pH because then you're going to notice a taste. You're going to have it's not going to be pleasant. So let me give you an example. If you were to squirt just in a 8 ounce glass, just keep on squirting the water like the drops in there. You could try it if you want. I'll send you another box, but you're not going to be able to drink it. It'll taste awful because it's too many minerals. It's like eating Oh, I can't even give you an example. You know how you have this. You ever eat strawberries and a lot of it at the same time, and you have like a strawberry overload at one point because it's like, okay, I had enough strawberries, I can't eat this anymore. The same thing with the minerals and these. It's like just too much. It's too much of it. It won't hurt you. It's not going to kill you. It's not going to hurt your body, but it's not necessary. Does that
Yeah.
answer the question in a way?
No, thank you so much because I did notice that last time, and that's one of the things I do love about the Alkazone products because they are tasteless, odorless. You can put them in anything. That's really good to know, like you said, about um, mixing them, and the only way to keep it tasteless and odorless is to use the actual
Recommended
amount,
amount. Yeah.
recommended amount. So, yes, Maya says, "Thank you. If anybody else has questions, whether live or in the replay, please drop them in here." I know I have the Alkazone products here. You've got some stuff that you wanted to share, with us, and I definitely wanna talk about the
I do
affiliate
because you
program.
actually, again, one of your videos, I think it was during a box opening video. I don't know if you're going to reference that in this, the link to that, but on the, when you got all the packages and you went on our website, you made a comment that, oh, they have for pets. And
Let's take a
and
look.
I heard you say that. So this time, I brought it with me. This is the, I know you don't have it there, and I apologize. You can't show it to the audience, but this is multi-mineral drop for pets. Now, and there's another one, alkaline water for pets. It's the same. Theoretically, it's the same as the. Look at you going on our website. This is the same as, in this case, make your own alkaline water, except this is the pet version, and this is almost the same as Balance Your pH Plus in the adult version or the human version. There you go. And yes, and since you're showing that page, I also have the water here as well. Again, it depends on where you are. It might be heavy to ship, but we also have the pet water as well. So yes, we do have that as well. Um,
Absolutely. So tell us, is it the same effect for those of you all with fur babies? I don't have any pets, but let us know, the Alkazone products for pets, do they basically do the same thing? Keep the
Yes, but keep in mind the pet's body structure is different than ours, right? So unfortunately a big guy. So for me to take more alkaline, again, it just changes the body chemistry, right? So they have the owner. He's a professional at this. They figured out that, okay, so a cat and a dog, it's about the same workings as a human, meaning the same tract, close to it anyway. But you don't want to increase too much minerals into your pet, right? So if you, for argument's sake, if you give this to a cat or dog, again, it won't hurt it. But if you're going to do this on a continuous basis, you also don't want to over alkalize the animal as well either, right? Because it's,
absolutely.
you don't want to have a problem with overdoing something either. So they made a separate drop for to control the body mass.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's just like those of us with, children, when you give kids,
Yeah, very
Tylenol or
good.
something, they
Very
have
good.
the, age, and then if they get, sometimes a lesser dose because of the body weight.
So
That makes sense.
yeah, it's the same exact techniques. As a matter of fact, they're coming out with formulas for, and it's on our website. They started to see what type of feedback we get, but there's drops for horses. There's
Oh,
another
wow.
separate drops for pigeons. If you that should be on our website, the pigeon one, because we actually have that one. Um, but again, the same. It's the same exact principle. The pigeons are tiny little creatures, typically, or birds. Not it's a pigeon drop, but it's good for any bird or chicken. And there was tests done in uh, Japan and Korea, where they found that giving alkaline water to chickens produced egg layout or output, and the death rate of the chicks dropped down to like 50%, which is actually quite
Wow.
amazing. Yeah,
That
yeah.
is
So
incredible.
yeah, because it's very acidic, right? They're the same exact. Most animals are like humans, so they have very close to the same type of workings mechanisms.
That's incredible. So good to know for those of you all who have animals as part of your family. So, you all are seeing here the Alkazone website, but this is a special link, and I'm so excited. I'm actually going to drop it in the chat for you all. I have joined the Alkazone affiliate
Oh, yes,
program,
correct.
which
Welcome,
means
by the way.
Aw, thank you so much for having me. Those of you all who are interested in the Alkazone products, if you use discount code Maggie, just spell it out, Maggie, and we'll actually go through here and take a look, you will get 15% off of your purchase directly from Alkazone. So you can see here the website. Thank you so much for the hand claps, Maya. You all can come here and it's a beautiful website. Oh, I see the horse in the carriage here. We can learn all that you want about it. I'm just going to scroll through here so you all can see they have different health and wellness tips. Of course, when you go to the shop, that's where we're going to take a look. Maybe Attila, you can tell us here. I know you have the already made Alkazone water. You all can
Correct.
see here for pets or for yourself. Is there any reason why you would want to have the drops versus the bottle or the bottle versus
No,
the drops?
again, simply there is no difference. Again, these are mainly concentrated version of the bottles, so there is no. It's just convenience. Honestly, it's just convenience. The bottle, they're ready to go. You don't have to mix anything. Uh, but like for yourself, if you have a routine, then clearly it's really not that difficult to do that.
Absolutely, and I have to thank you all. I'm scrolling through the website. You notice here, so they have one of the things that I love, they have different articles here. You can read not just about the Alkazone water, but health and wellness tips
Yeah.
here. But Alkazone loved my unboxing so much that I did last week. They actually sent the link. Look at Maya, she's ordering more now. Thank you so much. Um,
Awesome, man, awesome.
their newsletter that goes out to thousands of people, they actually sent the link to my unboxing. Alkazone was so,
Were you able to
generous.
see it? I didn't even ask you that. Did you get it then? I guess.
I did. I received it.
Very
So
nice.
thank you so much. So you
Oh,
all can
my
sign
pleasure.
up.
Thank you for doing that.
Oh, you're welcome. You all can sign up for the Alkazone newsletter and you
We
can
and I
get
don't. I hate email spam. So I didn't mean to interrupt you.
it's
I
fine.
do that myself. This is what I do, right? So I only send 2 or 3 emails at most per month. In the beginning of the month, as I sent the articles with maybe a coupon, if applicable, and then
Mhm.
I do the whatever news or whatever report that I have. That's it. So I do not. I get so many emails. I know how it feels. So I don't bombard people with emails. Just so you know.
Absolutely. So you all can come here and learn all about it. Look at this, Alkazone in your cereal, in your milk for your cereal. But and they are on all socials, so you all can definitely see that. And this
It was
newsletter. Mhm.
on January 11th was National Milk Day. I didn't realize. I didn't know there was such a thing. So I actually put that post on there for that reason. And you can put it in, like I said, any non-carbonated drink. But I was like, oh, how nice is that?
How about that? Yes, and
Uh,
again, today is a Martin Luther King holiday, and we
It is.
definitely remember the legacy, and so grateful for that. And you all can see here, this is going to come out from Attila himself, so you are, able to ask whatever questions that you have. But I am going to go over to the shop and show you all exactly how this works. So when you go to the Alkazone page, all you do is you come here to the shop section and you can see all of the different products. Oh, you even have filters and accessories. Can I take a
We
look
do. Well, we
here?
had absolutely. Well, we had an ionizer machine. It's a reverse, like it creates alkaline water in your home.
Oh,
So,
okay.
but the problem is, and I'll be very frank with you, it's very expensive, especially now with the way that COVID has hit. The shipping
Mhm,
became a problem, prices went up. So a 2,000 some odd dollar machine all of a sudden turned into like a 30 some odd $100 machine. But we still support the machines we have. And that's what the filters and accessories are for, is for the ionizing machine or ionizers that we had. And we sell many pieces. We sell test, not strips so much because they don't work very well, but the test
mhm.
drop. Uh, because
Mm.
there's a lot of ways of testing water for alkaline, and everybody calls us and says, "Oh, I have these test strips, and my alkaline level did not go up at all. It's still a 6, 6.5." And okay, you're using the like a hot tub test strip. Yeah, yeah, but it worked before. I'm like, okay, well, try drops. And like, what do you mean? So they sell. We don't. You don't have to buy it from us. It's Amazon or anybody. Verts has the drops. basically you put water in a little cup, put a couple of drops, whatever they recommend, and then whatever water the color changes is how much pH the water is, right? So
Good
that's
to
that's the
know.
most accurate way to test the pH in.
That is fantastic, but I'm looking on your website here, you all can see it says free shipping on all products, which is very generous. So whatever you get from Alkazone, they're gonna ship it to you free, and
Plus the
then
discount, plus
plus
Maggie
the Maggie discount. So yes, let's go in here and take a look at these alkaline drops. So let's say we want to go in here and put these in our shopping cart. So you all know I make my own alkaline water, and then you can buy multiple packs. So let's say we want to put a 3 pack of the alkaline drops, and we took a look at this last
that
time. You all,
gives you an additional 10%, by the way.
oh,
So if
okay.
you look
When you,
if you look at the single quantity
oh
price,
yes, I noticed
it
right
saves you
here.
10 plus to 15.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Extra savings for a
that's the
3-pack or
thing.
6-pack. That's
Yeah,
wonderful. And
man.
then
But we
let's
want you
add
as a long time customer, not just a one time. That's the whole point.
absolutely,
We
absolutely.
want you to come back and be healthy. Not, I don't. Anybody can make a quick sale, right? This is not.
Right.
That's not the point. The point is to have a healthy person. That's why I asked, like, even with you, did you notice any complaints, any problems, any concerns? Because I haven't heard of very many, except for the everybody looks at the alkalinity, and that's the problem when they don't test it properly. But once they do the drops,
Mhm.
they always call back. They always say, "Oh my goodness, yes, I'm so sorry." I have an email from a lady. I forgot from where she was. I think from Missouri. I don't want to lie, but she wrote back and says, "I had my water company test, and they came out and they put the drops in just like you said, and wouldn't you know it, it was good." I was like, "Thank
That's
you."
what she said. Exactly,
Well, no, she
exactly.
actually confessed that she made a mistake. Not that it shouldn't be confessed. That's a bad thing to say, but it's good that people, because they think, oh, it was a snake oil. It's a scam. You can't make your body pH. You can't balance your pH. No, you're right. You can't. They're absolutely 1,000% correct. I cannot balance your pH. What you do has to balance your pH,
Mm,
meaning all I can introduce is increased levels of alkaline. If you take this and then drink one soda afterwards, it's a waste of time. And I'm being very,
interesting.
very forthright with you.
No,
It
I
doesn't
love
make
that. That's really good to know. Can you talk to us a little bit about, I mean, I know the experience you shared, like with your health condition and then my health condition, but I guess generally, can you educate us on what happens when you have too much acid hanging around? You said this body tries to regulate pulling it from the bones, but over time, what does too much acid do to us?
well. Again, in my case, that's what I had. Too much acid. Again, everybody's different. Everybody's different. So it's just like it may take you 4 to 6 weeks, may take somebody else 6 to 8, 8 to 10, whatever the number may be. Because everybody's body, that's a tongue twister. Everybody's body is a little bit different. So too much acid creates, in me, for argument's sake, gout. So it creates crystals in your body. But again, your body doesn't care about too much acid because it takes away, it says, okay, you give me a lot of acid, no problem. I'll just take it from here. Thank you very much. And I'll make myself as neutral as I can be. So sooner or later, though, it's like a sugar rush, if you may, right? So what happens if you have too much sugar? You have diabetes, right? So
Yeah,
not right away, sooner or later. Sooner or later. Nothing
got you.
happens overnight. Nothing happens overnight, but it takes a long time to get back to where um, you should be, if you may, or your body should be to the neutral level. So what happens with too much acid is it creates other issues. Your pain and your you have maybe cramps. Again, my thing was what do you call that? Sorry, I forgot what. So they have crystals in your body. It crystallizes and it hurts when you go to the bathroom, for
Like
argument's sake.
gallstones or stone? Yeah.
There's stones. That's a lot of
Mhm.
acidic and a lot of things like that's another example of
Wow.
a really good one. Uh, and again, because your body borrows from something, typically the end result is bone loss of some kind. Because
Got
that's
you.
calcium. That's calcium that your body needs.
I love it, which is important as we age, and especially those of us that are women. So thank you for explaining that. So I'm going to show again over here. So I'm going to add this to my shopping cart. We are on my new affiliate website. Link is in the description and in the chat. So I'm going to go here to the shopping cart, and you all can see we have the 3-pack of the Make Your Own Alkaline Water, but this could be any of the Alkazone drops or even the bottled water that Attila shared with us. And you'll notice you will get a discount, a 10% discount by buying a
15,
multi-pack.
I think 15. Oh, yes, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Mhm.
Sorry, Maggie.
No,
Sorry,
it's
Maggie.
okay. You'll
Yeah,
get a 10%
because you get a
discount.
discount from
Mhm.
multi-pack. Yes, ma'am. Sorry. I
For
should
the
listen.
multi-pack. No, it's fine. And then over here on the left, if you all can see where it says coupon code, all you're gonna do is put in Maggie. That should be simple enough. You're gonna put in
All
Maggie in the
lowercase. It doesn't matter lower, upper, it corrects it automatically, but
Mhm,
just know.
absolutely. And then notice the price here, it says $64.80. That's your multi-pack discount, but when I apply this coupon, it'll spin and think about it, and then if you scroll down, you can see you get another $10 off with coupon code Maggie. So I am
Correct.
so excited to share with you all. You all know that I have been using the Alkazone products. I've made my coffee, my tea, my smoothies with it. I can show you all the recipe for this incredible salad. I don't know if there's any other questions here. The shipping is free. You get a 15% Maggie discount on top of the 10% multi-pack discount. So I'm really excited to bring these to
It's good
my
for any
scholars.
essential mineral drop, basically. Any essential mineral drop, doesn't matter which of these are called essential mineral drops, obviously. And all these,
Absolutely.
and I'll correct the website, or I'll do it when after the show. But I'll also throw in the pet product discount as well if you have people with pets or clients with that are interested in helping their pets. With the pets, some, especially with dogs, but mostly if you don't mind me going to the story real quick,
Please,
I
please.
had a lady with a cat that had a like every time the cat went to the litter box, it smelled awful. So the she went to the vet, and you know what the vet suggested? You'll never believe it. Just change the litter box more often. That was his recommendation. And the lady was like, "Are you kidding me?" So I was like, "I get it." So I gave her a suggestion to use these, uh, and she had with her cat. Needless to say, all I heard last is that she just constantly orders these. So clearly it works. But actually, one of the things with dogs is how this started, because if people with dogs let their dog outside, typically, uh, sometimes if the pet has a high uric acid, the yellow urine, or should I say, the grass turns yellow from the acidic.
Um,
So that's when you notice it. Um, and you don't notice the pet being in pain because the pet can't say, ouch, that hurts, right? But with this, that goes away. So
that's really
it
good to
flushes all the
know.
bad minerals out of the body.
That's wonderful. I mean, I haven't had
Mm.
a dog in a long, long time, but I know pets are out and about and they drink water wherever they can find it. So if you all
Literally.
do have fur babies that, maybe could use some less acidic water in their system, Alkazone does make the pet. They have an Alkazone Pets
Version.
section here. And for anyone who's just hopping on, I've dropped in the chat and I also have in my description, you now get a 15 Maggie discount. I'm so excited to be part of the Alkazone affiliate program.
And there's
And
no expiration, by the way, for that. So it's not like you have to hurry up usually gimmicks are like, oh, hurry up and use it now, or else you're gonna miss the boat. No, no, no. This is
mhm,
I think I mentioned to you, my goal is a long term and long term relationship, basically long commitment. I was going to say, but not from your point of view, but from mine. I'm committed to you, and I'm committed to
mhm.
your viewers. So I'm not cutting the offer off in like 30 days or anything. This is as long as you would like to take advantage of it. I'm committed to you.
Thank you so much for that. Scholars, I am so excited. You all know I have been making my own. You see me all the time whenever I make a beverage. I put the alkaline drops in there. Yes, Maya says, thank you so much. We are so excited. The website, you all can check it out. It's so thorough. Again, they have the essential drops, they have the bottled water for humans and for pets. They have so many different products here. Oh, there it is, the mineral drops for birds. I didn't even know this was a thing. Yes, the scholars.
I have to be honest with you. I did not either. I didn't realize it was such a big thing. But to keep in mind, there's people that raise pigeons and birds in competition, right? So they don't give them just anything. They actually requested the product. And we found out because they used to give them this, but then they were like, "Well, my bird is a lot less weighing than like a German Shepherd,"
Mhm.
and they were like, "Yeah, that's a valid argument." And then people with horses saying, "Well, I have thoroughbreds. How much do I mix for a thoroughbred?" And we're like, "Uh-huh, there's a thoroughbred. That's right." So through customer feedback is how we found the product or expanding the product line.
Oh my goodness, that is incredible. Thank you
Yeah,
so much. Yes, and Kim
yeah.
is saying, wow, bird. So you all, I didn't know this either, but we have the drops for the humans, your dogs, your cats, birds. If you raise horses, livestock, I did not know any
But
of this.
everybody is different, right? Every single, it's amazing actually. But if you think about it, they're all, again, most of us are the same. Internally, we work similarly, right? So it's
Yes.
just a matter of the mass and the body style. That's it. That's the only difference.
Well, I cannot thank you enough, and my scholars say thank you as
But
well.
likewise, thank you to all.
Oh, goodness, this has been so incredible. So, anything else that you want to share with the scholars as we close out here? I know you're at time, and so I want to respect your time.
I
Uh,
appreciate it. No, as long as everyone has, if there's anyone that has any questions or issues or problems, please know that you could always email me. You could also go through Maggie, and she would tell me if you don't feel comfortable in talking to me directly. But if I don't know about it, I can't possibly help fix it. If there's an issue with something, I'd like to be able to help you. That's the only thing I could really say as a closing is that there's if I don't know the problem, I can't help with the solution, right? So that's it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. Hello, S. Eds. My first time seeing you all here. For anybody hopping in, I will drop the link again. We have a new uh, Alkazone referral program. I have a link and I'm going to give it to you all. Hello, 10 Plus Sounds. Thank you so much. 10 Plus Sounds is my graphic designer. He's the one who actually came up with our beautiful thumbnail with
And
the
actually, my thumbs up. If you look on our Facebook on Alkazone Facebook page, you'll see that at 5 o'clock exactly, I posted that, and also our Instagram as well. But
Oh my
um,
goodness,
so
you
thank
all.
you for that. He did a great job on
He does an
design,
incredible job with
very much
design.
so.
So I'm going to show the
I was
recipe.
literally gonna steal your welcome page in the beginning. I don't know if you remember. You know
I
the
do.
well,
He
and then
made that as well. Yes, this right here.
that's what I was gonna just swipe it, and you were like, no, 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 I'll make a thumbnail. I'm like, no, you don't have to spend the time for that. But I'm glad the person did that. So it was very cool.
Yes, 10 Plus Sounds does all of our graphics. So I'm going to show you all the simple recipe for the salad. I am going to make it a short. This recipe came from Attila. His lovely wife makes it for him.
It,
And I just basically put together the ingredients. So I'm going to show you all really quickly here
what I was
what
gonna
I'm
say, it
eating.
does help me a lot. I eat it 3 times a week, and it does help me a lot. The salad, she
It
really does a good
is.
job, and that salad it helps with it doesn't get me hungry.
Mhm,
It's actually I have it at lunch, with some kind of protein, whether it be chicken or fish.
mhm.
So it's really I'll let you do the video.
So I haven't put it together as a short yet. So you all are seeing this first, and you're going to see
Uncut, it's an uncut version of the video.
uncut version. Yes, absolutely. Let me make sure that we're all in here. All right, so you all can see. So I'm just showing you all the ingredients here. Let me show you. So I have some lettuce. This is a an oxidant antioxidant heavy salad. Four ingredients, really simple. So you see here, I'm showing you, I just have some fresh greens. I used a spring mix, but if you like a Caesar salad, you can do romaine or whatever works for you. I have pecorino romano, which is my substitute for Parmesan. If you can have cow dairy, then use your Parmesan. And then you'll see a little pack of blueberries and then an avocado. All right, so let me see if I go this way. So
It's a
literally,
matter of the taste. I mean, my wife generally puts in half an avocado because I think I mentioned to you that I'm not a fan of
mhm,
avocados, but she says I really need it in my protein. So it's a matter of to taste, right? But if you love
absolutely.
avocados, use the whole thing. If you don't, use half. It's really that simple.
How about that? Okay, so I cut an avocado in half. I stored the other half, and literally I just cut into small little dice, little chunks, one half of the avocado. So literally just going in there, slicing it, then turn it halfway, and then quarter in the chunks. Kim Helm says she loves avocado, so you're putting the whole thing in your
Yeah,
salad.
she puts
Absolutely.
the whole thing in there, no problem. Yeah, avocado.
Absolutely.
I don't like the texture. I don't know. I can't eat it by itself, but with salad and the way with the blueberries, it is actually very delicious.
It's incredible. Yes. Hello, Everett. Good to see you here. Yes, the team mastermind. We have a collection of YouTubers here, all here to learn and grow together. Yes. So excited, you all. We have a new affiliate program. This is Attila. He is the sales and marketing director for Alkazone, joining us from the Philadelphia area or Pennsylvania area.
Pennsylvania.
Yes,
Well, I
my
live in
bad.
New Jersey, but it's in Mount Bethel, PA. But yeah,
Mhm. So this is the salad that I made, and I ate it here, so there's no dressing. It's literally just the greens
it's
of
not
your choice.
it's not dry though for you, is it?
It's not. You all, the fresh blueberries give it that nice moisture, just like he said. So get a little bit of that on your fork, sprinkle on the Parmesan cheese or Pecorino Romano. That gives it the saltiness. You have sweetness from the blueberries, creaminess from the avocados. And what we were talking about in making the salad is you could eat this, and yes, it's delicious. But if you need to add a little bit extra, you can use the did I lose some alkaline drops? Oh, they're over here.
I hope not. I hope not.
No, there they are. And now you all have a 10%. Kim says it looks so good. Thank you. It is good. You now have a 10% multi-pack discount. And then on top of that, a 15% Maggie affiliate discount. And free shipping on all Alkazone products. So I'm so excited to share that with my scholars. Are there any questions or anything else that you all want to add? I will drop the link in case anybody wants to come up and ask Attila himself. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about Alkazone, the company,
Sure.
and yes, what you do there.
No problem at all. Again, oh, by the way, getting back to a smidge to that salad, if you want to spice things up, although again, my wife doesn't do that for me, as with the salad, but you could even add the grilled chicken there, make it a nice grilled chicken salad. That'll add
I
some
was
moisture.
thinking about that. I would love some
I would
protein.
too, but I was trying to keep it like some people don't like chicken. I found like it's just because I like it doesn't mean everyone else likes it, and I didn't know that. I mean,
Mhm.
I should be more aware of that, but I guess some people like fish, some people don't like chicken. So everybody likes things something different, but
No,
um,
you're absolutely right. What else would you all put on this salad? When I'm thinking about it, looking at it, I would do either, like Attila saying, either some diced grilled chicken, or if you are one of our pescatarian scholars, a couple flakes of smoked salmon on here would be nice and
that's another
salty
option.
with the
If you
cheese.
notice, I didn't put croutons on there because croutons are bread typically,
Mhm.
and there's
Yes,
so many varieties of croutons that creates fat over time. So even though it's probably delicious, it's not good. Not that it's not good for you. I shouldn't say that, but I try to make it as healthy as we could.
absolutely. And I'm thinking some crumbled like beef bacon or something on there really savory. But we do have a question from Maya. Speaking of food, and I believe I
Yes,
asked you
Maya.
this, Attila. Maya is asking, the drops are meant only for liquids, correct? You've answered that, but if you would go ahead
It's
and
okay.
share.
I don't mind. Yeah, yes, Maya. Currently, the drops are for non-carbonated drinks or liquids. It could be juice. It could be coffee. As Maggie probably found out that it's great for coffee because it takes the bitterness out of the coffee taste. Tea, whether it be cold or hot, it's irrelevant, but teas, and of course, water, regular water, whether it be tap water or bottled water from like I know you mentioned Walmart water before, Maggie. So it could be any type of bottled water, but just be careful. Again, with testing purposes, if you have like the mountain spring Fiji water, for argument's sake, again, not to mention any names, but they're already high in minerals. So if you were to add more minerals, I'm pointing to this product, by the way. If you add more minerals, what it's going to do is make the water cloudy. It won't add, I don't think it'll add too much flavor, but it'll make the water cloudy because now what you're doing is you're increasing the raw materials from the existing water, from mountain spring water, for argument's true spring water. Because some companies say made spring water, but I haven't found a spring in Brooklyn, New York yet, but apparently it happens. So whatever. So the point is, so spring water from a real spring has a lot more minerals, like volcanic spring or something has a lot of minerals. There's a very good possibility you don't need to add this because you're already having enough minerals. And not to talk myself out of a sale, but this is not to make a sale. This is to help with people that don't have access to the expensive versions of the waters, the expensive version of the minerals that they're just not getting in their diet on a daily basis. That's what this product is for, is to supplement, not to replace, not to say, oh, you don't need to eat that today because this will help you. No, this is just to give that extra boost um, over time. And there I use Maggie's expression, an ounce of prevention. I love that. I'm going to maybe use that somewhere, but
Oh, please, absolutely, and I
that was
love
just,
that.
yeah, it's a preventative measure that, like I said, because sometimes, and it's you do this 3, 4, 5 times a day. It's not
Yep,
like you do it once and then say, oh, okay, well, I did my Alkazone thing. I drink, well, I drink a lot. I
me
literally
too.
drink between 2 and 3 liters a day of water, which
Mhm.
is a lot. But if I don't do that, I know my acidic is going sky high because that's what my body does. So I already know my body. I might as well deal with it and do it right. So
Absolutely.
I actually put the drops. I could show you. I have literally drops on top of my microwave. I have the fridge with the water dispenser. I get the water, put the 3 drops in, and I drink, and there it goes. That's how I do it. So it's a routine.
Absolutely.
It is a lifestyle. Not
It
not that,
is.
but it's not doesn't take much, right? It's not like a lifestyle change where it causes problems. It's just something to remember. So some people take pills every day. You have to remember to take your pills in the morning.
Mm.
Almost the same deal, right?
Absolutely. I keep these next to my coffee syrups, and I'll close out by showing you all the video where I tagged Alkazone and this beautiful relationship began. But yes, the alkaline water drops or any of the drops that they have that now you all can get a 15% discount. My link is in the chat, my link is in the description. Your discount code is Maggie and it does not expire. So you can take your time and give it a try and see what works best for you.
Or
I'll be
or use it over and over again. You don't. It's not a one-time use.
Oh, that's right. So every time you order, use your
Every
discount
time.
code Maggie. I'm
That's
so
right.
excited
It's
about
not
that.
like it's thank you, see you later, not pay full price. No, no. We want you to be healthy. And that's what the company, you asked me about what the company does. Since
Yes.
1994, one of the core values was to improve health through proper pH balance. And the owner had many opportunities to be, dare I say the word bought out, but a larger corporation came in, they wanted to buy, but they were going to change, and they couldn't guarantee the raw materials are going to be the same. And then the owner said, if you can't guarantee that, this is my legacy. I'm not going. I can't. So he sort
I
of gave
love
up
that.
the money aspect of it to go for the health aspect of it. It's not an easy decision. I couldn't imagine making that decision.
Right.
We are not a large, just to be clear, our company is not large by any means. I mean, we're literally a less than a handful of people. And I
Mm,
don't know if you knew that, but it's not
I
like
didn't.
it's not like I have 100 people in the office and I have to say, hey, good morning, George. Good morning, Bob. Good morning. No, it's literally a handful of us. And And we do that because he could have gone bigger, but he doesn't want to lose control of quality.
I love
And
that.
that is the key. And that's still even today.
Perfect. Thank you so much for the compliment, Trad Guy. But we do have a question from Everett. Everett is asking, can I use it to replace liquid trace minerals that has approximately 80 trace minerals that he buys from the vitamin shop? So I'm not familiar with this. I don't know if they're drops or pills, but do you know, Attila? And I'll pull up our
Well,
YouTube video.
there's trace minerals. These depends on what those minerals are. I don't know if he's willing to list all 80 of them, which I don't think that's that's a lot of work. But my immediate answer is, for instance, I think I mentioned the Balancer pH Plus. That has 60 milligrams of potassium. It has 15 milligrams of magnesium, and then it has 5 milligrams of selenium, and then 9 micromilligrams of zinc, I believe, is the ingredients. And I wish I had a bottle. Believe it or not, that's the only one I don't have with me. But it has different percentages of your daily recommended intake. But more importantly, it has all the servings. Yeah, I know. You're on the Balance Your pH Plus site. There, I see it, and it has the ingredient chart right in the picture there. Yep. Thank you, Maggie, for doing that for me. By the way, it's in the
Absolutely.
it's in
The
the
actual
ingredient.
photo?
Yeah,
Okay, so let me get to that for you
it's on
right
the bottom.
here.
Yep. Yes, ma'am. There you go. So that's the
Mhm.
ingredients it has in there if you want to. So that's what's in the I hate to say the top product line, but that has the most ingredients.
Okay, fantastic. And I would definitely encourage you all. The link is in the description, the link is in the chat. Take a look at the Alkazone website. We're learning stuff here that I didn't know. You all know when you see me make my beverages, and I'm going to show you the video that I made that started all of this. I have been using the alkaline water drops because I didn't want to buy alkaline water from the store. And this helps me to stay more hydrated. But they have so many more items in their product line. Plus now for pets, because different size, animals and humans require different amounts. So if you want to give your pets or yourself more alkaline water, you absolutely can. So I'm going to show you all the video that started this all. So literally, you all know I cook every day. This is a cooking channel, but I also drink every day and I do love a good cup of coffee. And I don't have issues with coffee, but some people do. Sometimes people can't tolerate it. It's too acidic. And
Mhm.
so you can put the alkaline drops in your coffee. If it's too bitter for you, maybe it can take some of the bite out. But I've just gotten in the habit of putting in everything that I
Have
drink.
you noticed the difference in the coffee that you drink, by the way, with the alkaline? And you can be honest and say no. It's okay.
Honestly, no. The biggest difference, because I'm always honest with my scholars, I let them know if I like something or if I don't. And I love the
Perfect.
salad, even without dressing. I probably will put some bacon and chicken on it next time, beef bacon
That
and
is
grilled
good.
chicken.
I'm not disputing that. It's going to be delicious.
Absolutely. However, I never had issues with coffee. I like the taste. It doesn't upset my stomach. It doesn't bother me. I can drink coffee throughout the day. I know some people can't have it at night, so it was
Yeah.
never an issue
It's
for
for the
me.
fall night thing.
But the number one benefit that I have seen when I started drinking more alkaline water was that I wasn't as thirsty. I didn't have that dry mouth, like I just couldn't quench the thirst. And when I would drink water, I would actually feel hydrated. It used to just go through me, and I would drink water and then have to go to the ladies' room. Now I actually feel like it's more regulated, which, in all honesty, I do work from home and, do everything at home. But when I'm out and about, there's nothing like, having to plan your outings because
Right.
of, you
That's
know
that's what I was too. It's embarrassing. It's like, okay, where's the local bathroom around here? Because I got to go soon. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So I'm going to show you all our YouTube video. And if you have any other questions, we're wrapping up with Attila. He is the sales and marketing director for Alkazone. They have an affiliate program. I'm so happy that we have a link and a discount code for you all. But let me show anybody who doesn't know how this all started. So you all know my YouTube channel, Maggie the Substitute Teacher, and I have all my cooking videos and everything on here. You all have seen it. So if you go to my YouTube video, oh, where is it? Uh-oh, did I lose it?
You're funny. You have a lot of them now, don't you? It
Oh
looks,
my goodness, I have so many.
I do like
Yes.
most of those, which is great. You do a lot of very nice work
Oh,
with a
thank
lot
you
of great
so
people.
much. So anybody new here, welcome. Please consider subscribing if you like what I'm doing and like the live stream. Thank you so much. And this is also, I have to thank Attila. This is also available on the Alkazone website. So if you all go to my YouTube channel and you click on the Shorts tab and you see I post every day different cooking hacks and whatnot, if you scroll down, you will see a video here that says coffee, no sugar, and no dairy. And this is simply me making my daily coffee. You have seen it all the time. So I use a sugar substitute, which are my syrups. I use a creamer substitute, which is my plant-based almond milk or coconut milk creamers to stay dairy free, my coffee, and then I've been putting Alkazone drops in it. And I'll show you all the video. I'm going to play it with no sound, so I don't have any strikes. It's my video, but it does have music in it. But I want you all to be able to see. So, literally, let me move it over here. You all can see I'm making
There you go.
there's the Alkazone drops going right in, literally. Then I'm putting in my almond milk creamer, and then
And maybe
I'm
that's why you don't taste the difference because I think maybe the almond takes the bitterness out for you anyway, right?
maybe that's what it
It
is.
it just dawned on me that when you said that, that could be
Mhm.
possible.
Absolutely. So I'm just stirring it up. This is how I like my coffee. There's my sugar-free sweetener, and then I'm taking a nice little sip of coffee. And if you all notice, oh, it's so good. I do it every day, multiple times a day, and you all will notice it's kind of hard to see here, but it says coffee, no sugar, no dairy, and then I simply tagged Alkazone. You can see them in here, Alkazone USA. I tagged everybody that I used in here, and Alkazone liked the video,
Was
shared
I the
it.
only one that responded to that video that you said? That's not. Those companies should realize that you do that. It's great that you use their product. At least have a thank
Well,
you or
thank
something.
you. Well, sometimes from time to time, look, I'm a baby YouTuber. My channel is, just about a year old, and we have a wonderful community here, but by no means, am I huge on social. It's just a labor of love for me. But yes, I try to tag. And then also because I want to provide value to my scholars, I want them to know what I'm using because that's how my actual YouTube channel started. I've been on my health and wellness journey for a while, but, I've always been cooking. I'm the daughter of a retired home economics teacher. And so
Yes.
when I started to have these health challenges, I used to be pre diabetic. I used to have elevated cholesterol and I used to have borderline blood pressure. I started cooking now in a way that would use the ingredients that I have to eat, but making the food that I actually want to eat.
There
And so
you
I would just cook on my own. And then when I would make the finished product, I would post it on social media. Just this is what I'm eating today to kind of hold myself accountable. And people started commenting, "Oh, that looks amazing. Did you make that? What's in it? How did
go.
you do it?"
Yeah,
That's how
I
it
don't mean to
started.
put you on the spot, but in one of the videos, again, I watched many of them. Did I
Thank
hear
you.
correctly that you were, and again, correct me if I'm wrong, but you were 80 pounds heavier?
Yes, 80 pounds
80.
down. I think I
Yeah,
have it up on my page. You all can see because as embarrassing as it is, let me see. If
it's
you
not
go to
embarrassing. Why
my
would it be embarrassing?
video,
It was your lifestyle. You made a lifestyle change. It wasn't, I have to tell you in that case, if you don't mind me interjecting, um,
absolutely.
and I know women don't may not appreciate this, but men do as far as pant sizes. I don't know how for weight wise I was awful, and I could tell you my weight as well. You beat me on the 80-pound loss for sure, but my pant size, however, because I did change my diet and that, like things like that salad that I recommended, or should I say my wife had made that I recommended to you.
So yummy.
Uh, so I used to be a size 42 pants, 42.
Mm.
Now, when I do my own laundry, and when I put the pants on the bed sheets, I could have sworn they were the bed sheets. I'm like, I have to lose weight. So I put it
Oh,
down flat, and I was like, "Woo, that's big." And so that's what people see from behind. That's awful. So it was it was bad. So that's when I made a mental like, okay. And my doctor kept on saying, "You got to lose weight. You got to lose." Yeah, yeah. The doctor tells you a lot of things, right? And I was
I
like, I don't
know,
want to
I
hear it.
know. I
So
was one of those too.
Yeah, so you could relate, right?
I
So
can
now
relate.
I'm a size 36 pants and have been maintaining it for the last 3 years. I would like to get lower, but my body won't let me.
Me as well. It's a journey, and that's what I
It
share
is.
here. If you look on my page, the very first video, oh wow, you guys were coming up on a year. You can see here, welcome to my channel. This has got 1,000 views from 11 months ago. So I didn't want to hover on it because you all can see it's just me saying hello, but you can see a side by side. And I keep this up here when I hit different milestones. You all can see that it's a journey. And I really struggled with starting my channel before I had arrived. And then someone told me, no, we actually want to see the progress. And then even now, you're still festive at home. The holidays, when you go out, I still like to enjoy, but like what we said,
That's not
it's not what
that's called laziness.
like it's not my scholars hear me say all the time, thank you, Eds. It's not what you do from time to time. It's not what you eat from time to time. It's what you eat all of the time. And that's what we've talked about. Like
Yeah,
Attila has said, whether it's alkaline drops or you all know, I always say, I'm not the food police. Do what works for you. My channel is about sharing what I've done. And I learned from my scholars. Templa Sounds is laughing. Thank you so much for the cheers. But you all can see here, it has been a journey. And yes, 80 pounds down with at least 20 more to go. But I really, like you, used to have a lot of pain, joint pain that I also thought, at 47, I thought, oh, I'm just getting older. These are
right.
the aches and pains that come with it. But no, when you
No, you don't
change your
need that.
diet, absolutely. I don't need to take all those pain pills. So for me, it's been incredibly liberating.
And that's another thing. Had you taken pill, if you don't mind me going into your history, you took a lot of pills, right? I imagine
Absolutely.
for different
Yes.
things, trying to control whatever the doctor says you need. Okay, isn't it very refreshing that you could change that through eating?
I had no idea. And I don't want to sound cliche that food is medicine, but honestly, you all, I started with, just a couple pain pills a day. And then I went from two to four to six to eight. And I remember being out and kind of scrambling through the cabinets because I had terrible joint pain in my knees and my ankles and my back, where if I were sitting for a long period of time and then I would go to put weight on it after a long commute or getting up in the morning, I literally had to like shake my leg out just to kind of get it warmed up so that I could move. And I had just accepted that's how it is. And it's not. And when one of the things that really helped me realize it is what I eat, when I started on my sugar free, dairy free, gluten free, and my scholars know all about my food sensitivity test, but I went on basically what they call an elimination diet, which means you eliminate the foods that are your body does not tolerate well. And I started eating what my body does tolerate well. And within 48 hours of changing my diet, now you haven't lost weight, a lot of weight at all in 2 days. But I remember getting up and like we all do, going to the restroom first thing in the morning. I popped out of bed and I'm just, going down the hallway without even thinking about it. And I got to the restroom and I was like, I'm not
I
limping.
didn't have to shake my leg anymore. That's awesome.
Exactly,
That's
exactly,
really
thank
cool.
you. So
Very
this
good.
channel is dedicated to all of us. Thank you for the hand claps, Mona. This channel and whatever questions you all have, we are pretty much done here, but, any questions that you have, Attila's been so grateful, so gracious to share
No,
with
and
us.
grateful too. You said it correctly. I have been very grateful for the opportunity. And again, if there's any questions, I'm hopefully you can see I'm pretty personal. I'm not going to bite. So if you need to call, email, again, if you don't feel comfortable dealing with me directly, I'm sure Maggie doesn't mind being an intermediary, if you don't
Mhm.
mind. But absolutely, anything that anybody needs, just ask.
Aw,
That's all I
thank
can
you
say.
so much, JT Coin Rings. I appreciate that. We appreciate you all so much. I have dropped the link I had. So, in a nutshell, I have a new link that I will be sharing with you all. It's in the description, it's in the chat. Alkazone is here. Attila has been with us to share about this company and the products that they have. You all have seen me use them. Any beverage, we've learned so much, especially about what it works well with, what it doesn't, what it does to the body, what acid does to the body. You now have a 15% off discount code whenever you shop at alkazone.com. It does not expire.
Nope.
You can use it multiple times. Maya is saying, "Thank you for the info and the link." Absolutely.
Thank you, Mara, for feedback as well. You've been great with the questions. Thank you.
Absolutely. You all get free shipping on the products. You can sign up for the newsletter. Attila sends it out himself. So much information there for yourself or for your loved ones. I would highly encourage you all to take a look at the website and we can continue to learn and share together. But Attila, I didn't have anything else for you. Anything else to close out before we say
No,
goodbye?
just thank you. And like I said, I'm here for the long run. So if you need anything, or if any problems, issues, questions, I know that we didn't point this out, but on our website, there's a thing called science behind it. I think it's in the Who We Are section, if I'm not
Okay.
mistaken.
Absolutely.
It has they done some research back a number of years ago, way long ago, 2007 or 17 or one of those years, about
Oh.
so I guess it wasn't. It's not who we. It's not that one. Yeah, that's
Oh.
how we produce the water. It's
Can I
under our
share
company.
the video? I haven't seen this video.
Absolutely. Wait, it's on the
Okay.
website, of course. Of
Yeah, I'm
course.
gonna share it with my scholars. Let's take a look at the video together. It's just a minute, but,
Yeah, it's not very long. It's how the process of the water was done and filled, and it goes. It's a very simple video, but it's under, in that case, it's not Who We Are. It's under our company, and has on there the science behind it, and it has a article published in the journal Science Journal, and
mm.
about what alkaline is and what it does for your body, and some science behind it.
Oh my god, this is incredible. So,
And that was,
we're
and
gonna
that
I'm
was
gonna
made from by our founder. That was also referenced by our founder of the article. Sorry, what
Okay,
were
one
you?
no, I'm gonna play the video, but I was just gonna recap for anyone who just hopped on here so you can see the acidic to alkaline scale. We talked about this, and what I've learned today talking to Attila is that anytime we introduce acid into our bodies from sodas, which is different from sparkling water, but from sodas, the colas, even certain foods, tomatoes, lemon, there's, things that have acid in the body is going to try to regulate itself and be more alkaline. And to do that, it's going to take from other areas in the body, possibly your bones. So, making your water more alkaline with the drops or however you can, it just helps the body to not pull from itself. Yes, Living Out Loud is saying thank you for everything. Let's see if we can watch this video class. I feel like, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Honestly, I'm sharing with you all. I haven't even looked
At
as
the other
much.
inside pages. It's okay.
Mhm,
There you go.
mm,
Wow, look at you. You got it going.
mhm,
Yeah,
yeah, we're gonna watch.
that's how the
Oh,
bottle. I think that's a 12-ounce water or 16.9. I can't tell from here, but that's exactly how it works. It's basically the water is filled at the well, and it's triple ionized and triple filtered, and it's very clean. It's very and basically it's an interesting process, but it's all natural. So there's no physical chemicals. There's no powders. There's nothing bad added to it. It's only minerals, if that makes sense.
thank you, Mr. Option One. Thank you, JT Coin Rings. I am going to make this full screen. It's a 1 minute video. We'll watch it together, and I'm going to play the sound. So I'll mute, and we'll just watch and learn about
I'll drink some
Alkazone.
water while you're
You
doing
drink
that.
your water? Yes, I'm drinking mine with the drop. So let's watch this 1 minute video. Oh my goodness, y'all. Yes,
Cheers.
thank you, Mr. Option One. Cheers. Absolutely. Everybody get a beverage. All right, so let me make this full screen. Let me take.
I
Okay.
don't know if there's not too much sound to speak of, but you'll see.
Oh, okay, let's see. Alright, so we're gonna go down here and down here. Let me take off the mute, and, I don't think I'll get any copyright strikes. I'm part of the
Mm-mm.
family now. Okay,
No,
so
no, we're Alkazone, so you shouldn't have copyright strikes anyways. It's original music by Alkazone. How's that?
oh, it's original music. Okay, I'm gonna mute myself and then we'll watch together. Okay, so if you want, so it sounded like it was just I'll just keep it playing, but maybe, and you
Yeah,
can
just for the
inform
cleaner.
us.
So as you could probably hear and see that it's a very clean operation, and that's the key. You notice that no human hands or any type of bacteria is introduced in it. Everything is literally a closed loop system. It's called, meaning that there's no way that particles or any type of foreign objects or anything like that would get into the products. And granted, this is the bottled water portion of it, but the same technique or the same principle applies to the drops as well. So um, we do not introduce anything that is again uh, chemicals or sugars or anything that could be bad for the human body or even a pet's body, for that matter.
I love it. Where is Alkazone manufacturing? I'm sure this is a US-based company, but maybe
It
you can
is.
tell
It
us
has been U.S. based since again 1994, so it's been a long time. It's in Mount Bethel, Pennsylvania. They moved. When I say they, is because I was only part of this company in the beginning of last year, but that's exactly when they moved to Mount Bethel. Is in January. I forgot the date exactly, but I think it's like the 15th, January 15th of 2022. They moved to Mount Bethel because they used to be in Hackensack, New Jersey, but they outgrew the facility. So now we are in Mount Bethel. There's a separate place, a separate clean room area for bottling and packaging of the mineral drops, and the water is still packaged in Maryland currently, and is being trucked up to Mount Bethel to our warehouse. We have a warehouse space for it.
So on your website at the top, it says free shipping on all products. Does that also include the bottled water, or is that
No,
just
only the mineral drops
just the
is the
mineral
free
drops?
shipping.
Okay, I
Yeah, I
was
know
gonna say
it's
that's
hard to
gotta
put
be
that with.
heavy.
Yeah, the water is heavy. Occasionally, and I don't mean to steer people to Amazon, but Amazon.com has a much better shipping system than Alkazone does,
Of
because they
course.
have their own planes, trucks, boats, whatever Amazon has is awesome because they can. If you buy the water for whatever, we have different sizes. All our sizes are on Amazon. If you search Alkazone antioxidant or alkaline water
Mhm.
on Amazon.com, you'll see that it includes free shipping, believe it or not, on Prime. So I don't know how
Okay.
I honestly don't know how they do it because one case of water to ship for us is almost like, depends on where, of course, but
Of
it,
course.
it, it averages about $40 a case. And
Yeah.
we were like, well, who's going to pay $30 for the water and another $40 to ship it? That doesn't make any sense, right?
You're
So,
absolutely right.
but Amazon buys pallets at a time and then they just ship it to different places because
We know
they have the
Amazon is a
distribution.
machine. But,
Yeah,
one of the things I love about the, drops is that it's portable. If you're
that,
traveling and I think what is it? This makes how many gallons?
uh, well, that's a good question. I never to broke it down that way, but it's a 30-day supply, so it makes quite a lot actually. I don't know how many gallons it makes actually. I never figured the math on that one, but quite a lot, a lot. Because
Absolutely.
when I went on the trip, you're right.
Mhm.
I didn't take the box with me, but I took the little. I had it right in my carry on. They can't because it's below 3 ounces, so they let it in.
Absolutely, and, the section you wanted me to go to, is it on the water page, to learn about,
It's Yeah, it's our water, I believe. Yeah.
okay. So we're on the Alkazone website. We have a Maggie website. You get 15% off. So I'm very excited. Yes, my
So
mom
if
is
you
on
scroll down on
saying
the
thank
right
you.
hand side,
Okay.
thank you for sure. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No,
That's how we care about the environment. That's why our bottled is a PET1. We're trying to do other techniques because plastic's going to be phased out sooner or later. So we're not
absolutely.
using the cheap plastics that are bad for the landfills. We're using the PET1, which can be reused and recycled. It's a lot better system than the cheaper bottles that other companies may make at the moment. So that's what that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Kevin. I appreciate you listening in. Everybody's loving this and learning. So we talked about acidity and alkaline in your body and where your body is trying to get it centered. And then the
And right there,
science
here's the
behind it,
stuff.
okay,
That's the one. So if you press on I think the red square, it has
okay.
the whole. I mean, the article's partly there, but it brings you to a separate outside page.
Ah, let me go to
And
the
that's
other
to
tab.
show you that we didn't like that we're not the ones that control that. So it's a
Oh,
separate non-biased article that was written for the science journal, and it has why alkaline is important for the body and such. So again,
okay,
that's
so
just a reference. That's just another reference for use.
okay, so basically you're sharing that there have been independent studies as to why,
Alkaline is
alkaline
important in your
water,
body. Correct.
so it's available and you all can read this, and they link it from their website, from the American
Yeah,
Journal
because
of
every
Biomed.
single, I don't care what company you are, everybody thinks their product is literally the best in the world, right? So I'm not,
Right.
nobody's going to be in the business and say, oh, you know what, my product's horrible, but buy from us because I look pretty. That's not going to work, right? So I need to, as a sales and marketing director, that's why I put that on the website because that's the biggest question I had is like, is there any science for this is all snake oil. You can't do this, you can't do that. And I'm like, you're absolutely right. I don't know enough about it. And I didn't because
Mhm.
I'm just like you. I was like, okay, maybe you're right. Maybe this is snake oil. It helps me, but I don't know. So then
Right.
I actually found that article, that one night. And sure enough, it says, why is alkaline important and all the facts. So I try to make up a page of facts and a page
Mhm.
of why alkaline is important for your body. That's what most of the blogs that I write are about because I actually did the research of why I have gout. Why did I have this medical problem? I don't recommend not seeing a doctor, but I also don't trust. Not that I'm saying I don't trust the doctors. That's a bad thing to say because I do, but I don't always just do what doctors say. I need to know
Right.
why. And I think Maggie, you're about. It sounds like you're in the same type of boat because you did listen to the doctor, but you took your own initiatives and found out what foods are good, what foods are you should be, shouldn't be. What am I losing weight? Why am I not losing weight? Even though the doctor pushed you along, it's not like you trusted the whole thing just because somebody says so.
Yes, and I do believe in science, but, I just like you, when I would go to the doctor every year for your annual, we would have that talk about BMI. We would have that talk about the weight
Yep.
gain, and it was a struggle for me, and I know some of my scholars can relate. And, I've always struggled with weight growing up. I come from a normal sized family, but I was that chubby kid, that plus size one. And so I had dieted off and on for years. The weight goes up, the weight goes down. We women can relate to that. And, I just
Men
dealt
too,
with
just
it.
so you know, men too.
The men too. But until it became a health problem for me, so that annual conversation that used to just be about the number on the scale, I went in and there was an uptick. Okay, you went from normal to now pre-diabetic. You went from normal blood pressure to borderline. You went from normal cholesterol to elevated. And I said, okay, now I've got to do something here because this is not just extra weight. This is my health. And
Hmm.
so going the way of the metabolic specialist, and I always tell my scholars, I say, I support whatever works for you. You've got to find something that you can stick with. And for me, I love to eat. Some people don't. So I have to find a way, again, to find the foods that I want to eat using the foods that I have to eat. So that's what
Without
I do on
hurting
my
you.
channel.
Without hurting you. At least either your weight
Absolutely.
loss or your internals.
Mhm. Absolutely, and so, yes, the doctor told me, "Okay, Houston, we have a problem," but it was up to me to figure out a way to solve that problem in a
Right.
way that I can sustain it. Because what we do know, there's no magic bullet, none of this stuff is going to fix itself overnight. It didn't get that way overnight, and so, yes, I'm now incorporating the things that, yes, help me lose the weight, but I feel so much better, so
Good.
I'm so
And
glad that
I'm keeping my finger crossed that it continues. And so, had you found everything that you wanted to? Or are you still on your mission to find?
I am where I wanna be as far as I know what I need to do for life now. When
Okay.
I eat sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free, number 1, for me, I'm pain-free, and then what I tell my scholars is that the weight kinda comes off as a byproduct. Now, in transparency, we have just gone through the holidays, and I'm traveling again and all of these occasions to eat off plan, but now I go into it informed. Before, I didn't know why I felt so bad. I thought it was just getting older, the back pain, the knee pain, tired in the middle of the day, the brain fog, the all of the symptoms that come along with what my body was basically saying, inflammation, inflammation. So now if I'm going to an event, I know I'm going to eat this. I'm not gonna feel good, but I drink my water and I get back on track, and the body has an amazing ability to heal itself. Like what you just said about if we have those acidic foods, the body is gonna try and level out by pulling from itself, and we don't know these things. So yes, I am looking forward to wrapping it up this year and getting the rest of this weight off, in a way that's sustainable for me because I've
Did
learned the
I ask
hard
what's
way.
your goal? You mentioned 20 pounds. Is that accurate?
At least 20 more pounds to go, but what I have found is this is how I'm gonna have to eat for the rest of my life, and so just like you, I think the body will kinda level out at a weight that's healthy. I definitely am not gonna be super skinny, that's just not in my body type, I don't believe, but, I feel incredible.
But I don't think anybody's forcing you to be super skinny either, right?
No, I don't think they
So
would like that.
no, what I mean is don't let society tell you who you are, what you do, or what you eat, or anything like that. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. I learned that when I get older. That's what I learned is that you have to be happy with yourself. It doesn't matter what
Absolutely.
others think of you. It doesn't matter if they think you're skinny or fat or ugly or pretty or it just doesn't matter. If you love yourself, the rest of it comes easy.
I love that. Thank you so much. So we've looked at the Alkazone website. You all can see here the bottled water. We have learned about their product. We've learned about their manufacturing. You all now have a Maggie link that I will be updating for you. We have an affiliate link. Use it anytime, as much as you want. You get 15% off on top of the 10% off if you buy the multi packs on top of free shipping. So I am so excited. Thank you all for the support. Attila, I have kept you longer than our
Yeah,
planned
it's okay,
time.
but it was worth it because I haven't spent time with you. I've been commenting a couple of times on some of your videos, and I we never actually had a long interaction like this before. So I'm very very happy that I was able to do that, and I'm happy
Absolutely.
that the listening audience and the viewing public are also hopefully learning something, not just from me, but from how what you had done, and that's important.
Absolutely. So besides the newsletter, I'm just going to scroll all the way down to the bottom. Where can they find more about Alkazone? You all are on all socials. I believe you manage that. So
Unfortunately, I do. Yes, every one of those. Well, it's a lot. I don't know how you do it. It's a lot of work. It actually is.
it is a lot. It is a
It's
lot.
amazing because some sizes vary here. I learned this the hard way myself a long time ago. But yes, I do. We're on literally Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You see the we have. I don't do too many videos, but I do educational videos on like on yoga, like how. What to eat and how to prepare, just generalized thing. Maybe not, certainly not as much detail as you, but I'm going to have to be linking more videos to you now is what I'm going to have to do.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much. I'm so grateful. And again, you all, even if you're not going to be purchasing anything, which is fine, this is about giving you education. Definitely check out Alkazone. You can see they are on all socials. And this is Attila. He is the sales and marketing director. You can find them on Facebook. You can find Alkazone on Instagram, on Pinterest, on LinkedIn, on Snapchat, on YouTube, on Twitter, on TikTok, and on Vimeo, and he is the one managing all of that. As well as I would highly recommend you all take a look, get on the free newsletter. The last episode that went out featured me.
That's
I
right.
probably should have pulled it up, but
No,
they
it's all
featured
right. It's okay.
they
I think I did a
mhm.
good job on that one.
I think you did an incredible job.
But you helped
Um,
because you're the one that supplied the thumbnail, so thank you for that.
yeah, no, thank you.
And your
10 plus
designer,
sound.
if he's still
Yes.
with us, if he's still with us.
Yes. You all know 10 Plus Sounds has been doing the artwork, but you can stay connected. You can get information. We can all learn together because we're all in this together. And if you are in the market for alkaline water or want to give the drops a try, I keep them all here, and you all will be seeing me use them in my recipes. So, Attila, 10 Plus Sound says he's here and he's everywhere.
That's
Absolutely.
awesome. Okay.
Thank you so much, Attila. I'm gonna go ahead and drop you down. I appreciate your time
Thank
so
you
much, and
all.
I look
Thank you
forward.
very much. And like I said, any questions, you need anything, just all you have to do is ask.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Have a
All right,
great
you
rest of
all.
the blessed day.
You too. All right,
Thank you.
bye-bye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Wow, class, that was incredible. I am so, so grateful. We're going to wrap up. I don't know if anybody has any questions, but I am done. Thank you all. Let me shout out. I know I didn't do the ticker today because we had a guest, but thank you, Notorious Kevin Brooks. Thank you so much, Mr. Option One, for the $50 super chat. I cannot thank you enough. You are so generous to this channel. JT Coin Rings, I appreciate it. Y'all, I didn't find $2 on the roadside today, so I appreciate you all so, so much for coming through. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Check it out. I will be streaming again tomorrow. We're going to do another dining documentary. Y'all know I just saw Shantae Moore and went out, so that's going to be tomorrow. Um, Thank you, thank you, thank you. 15% off using the discount code Maggie, and it does not expire. I'm going to be updating my links. I'm going to let you all have your evening. I still got Attila in the back, so I'm going to chat with him and let you all go. Thank you so much to Alkazone. Thank you for the affiliate program. Thank you for the discount code. And most importantly, thank you for informing and educating us. So thank you. Thank you. You all, I've got so much planned for you. If you like what I'm doing, please consider subscribing. I do live stream every day and hopefully bring you tasty recipes and other informative topics. So, all right, everybody, enjoy your Monday. If you are working today or you are off today, we remember the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King. So grateful for all of the opportunities. So, all right, everyone, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube class is dismissed.